We always like to remind brides that not everybody's looking at your train. A lot of them are looking at your caboose.
So, if you want to feel your most confident when all eyes are on you, don't underestimate the power of your panties.
It changes the entire fit of a dress when you have the correct undergarment on.
Whatever your body type, it helps the dress lay smoother against your body, accentuates those curves, and hides any flaws.
I preach Spanx here. I think that regardless of if you're the skinniest thing in the world or not, you definitely should put some Spanx on underneath your dress.
The biggest benefits to brides is that there's no panty line, there's no jiggle, they're walking down an aisle, they have a captive audience looking at their backside, and so it gives them the confidence on their wedding day that they've spent all this money on this gown, but the foundation below it is just as important.
But there are some things to keep in mind, especially if your dress is made of sheer or thin fabric. First, you don't want any seams, and second, make sure you can't see the undergarment through the dress. After all, you want to be the center of attention at your wedding for the right reasons. You can avoid this disaster by wearing a nude-colored undergarment and also by making sure your undergarment and your gown work together before your wedding day.
I have a lot of girls that come in and they bring their bra with them that they're going to wear that night. And it makes it for an easier fit because they actually can see how it's going to look.
Of course, not all gowns will allow for a traditional bra, but even this dilemma has a permanent solution.
I'm definitely for sewing in cups into dresses. There are some styles that if you have the back out, you're not going to be able to wear that type of bra. And you do want a little bit of extra fill and support. So sewing in cups is a big thing.
Though bridal undergarments do an amazing job of making you look beautiful, they're not quite that glamorous themselves. If you really want to wear something sexy under your gown, add a flirty garter belt. For your wedding night, just pack away some pretty lingerie to wear instead of your undergarment.
Then we can get into something that's a little bit more lacy, something feminine, a little more fun to it.
So remember, the right bridal undergarments will give you that foundation you need to feel confident and your most beautiful when all eyes are on you and your caboose.